Hi everybody. Just have a short word of encouragement, and this is something perhaps that you can discuss as you meet with others, as you talk to others on the phone, or perhaps as you call others on WhatsApp video chat or Facebook video chat this week. Just remember, we're not meeting as a life group, but we really want to encourage one another to meet with the idea of building each other up, with the idea of encouraging one another and to help each other become better disciples of Christ. And the word I got this morning was, do not be afraid of the silence. And I think especially lately, I've found I've been relaxing by watching films. I've been relaxing by listening to classical music, relaxing by doing my hobbies and the things that I like. And in a sense, then I've become more distracted and I've become afraid of the silence. So when I sit down before God, when I spend some time with music off, TV off, and I am now faced before God, face to face, it feels uncomfortable because I'm not used to it. I always feel that I should be doing something or hearing something or seeing something. And in a sense, when this happens, we can become afraid of that silence. But we know that God, remember when God said to Elijah, it's in the small voice of God in which you can hear him. And there's just one passage in particular I wanted to share with you. We know that from Isaiah chapter 40. You know where it said, even youths grow tired and weary and young men stumble and fall. But those who trust or those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. And that's so important for us. But sometimes we forget to read the verse afterwards. And it's just really struck me this morning. Be silent before me, you islands. Let the nations renew their strength. Let them come forward and speak. Let us meet together at the place of judgment. So here the Israelites were probably, most probably in this context, were in Babylon. And I reckon you've got a distinction here between those who trust in the Lord and are renewing their strength, those who are seeking God with all their heart, those who are not afraid of the silence, compared with those who are in Babylon and were distracted by many things going on around them, even perhaps involved in idolatry. Now, idolatry doesn't necessarily mean worship of other gods. It can mean watching too much TV or putting other things before God. And he says here, this is what God says, be silent before me. And that's my encouragement for us. Actually, it's a lesson for me at this moment. What God is saying to me is don't be afraid of the silence. To come before me and to enjoy my presence more than anything else. And that's a real challenge. And I think what I want us to talk about this week is in what ways can we apply that to our lives? How can we? And it's a very active, very proactive way of meeting with God, turning everything off, setting some time aside where it's just you and God. Even if it's just for half an hour or an hour, where we are silent before God so we can hear that small voice of God. And in what ways can we help each other do that? And that's what I want us to talk about. Bring with your friends, bring with your family ways in which you are able to do that. And it's really difficult, isn't it? Especially if you've got a large family, to set some time aside to be quiet. And that might mean just before dinner where you have a bit of quietness as a family to say, thank you, Lord, for our family. Thank you for our homes. Thank you for this meal. What ways you can perhaps share in the comments section in this Facebook? What ways do you, or what ways can help you be in silence and hear God's voice? Anyway, bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.